Hi, I would like to thank my CFO actually to help us out with managing the nitty-gritties, which are much related to finance. In fact, before he joined on board, we used to think that receivables and payables are the only responsibility which any finance is required, compliances are there, etc. But the deep level understanding which Rajiv has brought in and with the network you guys have helped us. I think that's really helpful for us, and it's also helping us manage a lot of nuances in terms of compliances. When even before we end up making any mistake. Rajiv or his team members are able to tell us like where we can correct it, how we can correct it, and likewise. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks, Rajiv. I will not say that we are facing any typical problem as such before getting CFO Center on board, but there was there was this hinge of we being a certain amount of company with the kind of turnover we are managing, and even if we are committing a mistake by 0.1%, which we can totally accept by human error or something, that 0.1% is a huge revenue loss to the company. So the major challenge why we started looking for CFO Center was one, to work on the revenue leakages and to see where we are going wrong. Also, with the size of company growing, we realized that there are a lot of compliances related issues which we are not following strictly. We are not adhering to those things strictly. And with the kind of turnover it's growing, we would definitely need someone who is hands-on knowledge with the entire end-to-end financial matters. Our in-house team is great, but definitely the kind of knowledge Rajiv got us is way different from what our in-house teams would have bought it. That's one thing. And one challenge which I believe we were struggling with could be in terms of answers to a lot of our questions, wherein sporadically while we are running the campaign, there are a lot of questions which are there, which our internal finance team is not able to manage, our auditors are not able to manage, and with CFO Center coming into picture, those challenges have been taken care. Yeah. So any ad hoc questions in terms of India related or in terms of international operations, etc. I think there is a lot of support what we have got from you guys. So specifically, if I tell you what benefit we got with CFO Center coming into our picture, one, like I said, there are a lot of issues which we are struggling with international clients, with international compliances, and financial related, your finance related legal hassles or finance related recoveries, in fact, from the client. All those questions, all those queries have been very strategically solved with the help of CFO Center. We also got quite a good amount of support in terms of managing our books, our revenue leakages. Now we check MIS on a monthly basis. Now we know where exactly our business is going. Earlier, we used to take care of business once in a like 6 months or a year, I would say rather. But now we at least have hand holding on a regular basis. So now finance has become like more like an operations, another operations for the company. Earlier, finance was more like, yes, it's being done because it has to be done. Whereas right now, it's more like a process what we are following. Also, like I said, any query, any compliances, any issues which we face internationally, we always used to think that how to solve it, and Google was the only respite for the end resolution, or maybe say some friends and family people in the industry. But now thanks to with the CFO Center, we have a legit person on board whom we can ask our questions. So personally speaking, in terms of the benefits what we have received with CFO Center coming on board, now we are not involved day in day out with our finance. Though we are a small firm, we are quite an SME kind of firm, so we have to be involved. We like control in our hands, but as in terms of the larger decisions we are involved now. In terms of the smaller nuances, in terms of smaller day-to-day operations, MIS, cash flow, how much money is there in the bank account, what kind of investment should we be doing, if there is any issues in terms of GST, etc. That all that thing is being taken care strategically. So with these kind of support, definitely, when we are away, when we are on vacation, we don't have to be on calls with finance. When we are with family, earlier I used to get like at least 2 or 3 calls late in the evening from our finance team. Hey, this has happened. How to get it resolved? Or this is how. So all those things have been resolved completely now. What we get benefit in terms of personal space now is that we are able to spend some time with our family without being hassled or without being bothered about the financial operation. We know that there is someone who is taking care of it, and we at least have a respite that there is someone educated enough or knowledgeable enough who is taking care of it in a very systematic manner, which even we couldn't have done. So that's the benefit definitely we got personally. And other than that, the knowledge gain what we have got as an entrepreneur, we always seek to learn, and we always seek to understand that how how a particular operations is done. So the kind of knowledge we have got with CFO Center coming on board is beyond belief. So what we see that there are a lot of benefits we get in terms of uh, how to manage business internationally, how to things do. So that knowledge piece is something which is very commendable.